Two-Time is a character in Forsaken that, for the time being, is pretty much pointless. But why is that? I'll be going over their character passives and abilities first so we can understand their intention. Starting with their passives, or I guess passive, we have Undying Devotion, which reads as follows. Upon receiving fatal damage, Two-Time's appearance changes and they're reborn into a second life. In their second life, they only have half as much health, 40, as they usually do, 80. Upon activation, stamina restored by 40%, while status effects are removed, Two-Time is made invincible for 1.5 seconds, Speed 2 is applied for 6 seconds, and Weakness 5 is applied for 12 seconds. Becoming the last survivor alive forces Two-Time to enter their second life, but they are given 110 max HP, plus 50 HP healed, and do not suffer from Weakness 5. This passive, quite obviously, is why the character is called Two-Time in the first place. This is also their only passive. Let's move on to their abilities now. Starting off, we have... Wait, they have no abilities? Like, literally zero. Wow, that's surprising. Guess I didn't know what to expect. Yeah, Two-Time has their passive, and that's it. No other special gimmick. Two-Time's second life is honestly a little pointless. Your effective health, that being your first plus second life combined in this context, is only 120. 5 more than Guess 1337 and 10 less than the maximum HP a chance can have. This makes them decent for tanking hits, especially if you have an Elliot that's willing to heal a Two-Time. But this is only for moves that can't multi-hit, like M1s. Unless the killer is Jason, where everything he does is multi-hit. Yes, including his M1s. Video on Jason in the future. But killers not named John Doe usually aren't using M1s as their first and foremost source of damage. So let's go over what Two-Time can tank to protect others. John Doe M1s, John Doe's digital footprint if you can get healed by any source. 1X M1s, Cool Kid M1s, Cool Kid's pizza delivery guys if you can get healed by any source. But you've likely already spotted the issue. Wouldn't it literally just be outright better to either avoid these threats entirely or just deal with them on other survivors like Gester Shedletsky, who would likely be a far more prioritized ally for Elliot's healing? Why tank anything but M1s or digital footprint? Is stepping in digital footprint even worth it when characters that can actually take care of themselves are usually more willing to step into one anyways? How about we talk about that second life, huh? That speed 2 on activation sounds pretty nice and can make some distance, but that weakness 5 is a fucking nightmare. Playing against Jason? He'll hunt your ass down and might just kill you frame 1 when the invincibility wears off after not even 2 seconds, especially if he has Behead ready. Fuck it, let's just ignore the weakness 5, because what's more important is 40 HP. Even if you get hit and heal, you're not gonna tank anything and live 9 times out of 10. Even if you don't step into any traps, all a John Doe has to do is hit you once, and then hit even just a stray spike on you. Cool Kid has to hit a singular walk speed override, and the burn it applies will just kill you without him even needing to look. If you get hit by a mass infection and it doesn't just kill you, that's 35 damage and a poison 1 that will drop you down to 1 HP, where you're practically a walking corpse. Hell, when you die to 1X, you probably will become a walking corpse. So, with every card stacked against them, what's the role of Two-Time? Most people would probably generalize them as a survivalist, but honestly, I don't think they can be categorized in the traditional sense. They don't fit into any archetype, even if survivalist really is the only one that's close. Two-Time can't do anything that another survivor can't also do, but better. Most people who main Two-Time, or have at least played Two-Time extensively, will say that they're good for learning to loop, they're good for getting better stamina management, and those are only things that only really apply in chase, and especially LMS scenarios. It makes sense, since stamina and looping are the only 2 things you'll ever need on Two-Time in their current state. But why do that when you can learn this exact same thing on any other character? You'll have abilities to fall back on and tricks to play, yet with 2-time you have nothing, except for that second life. I guess it's about the mentality, the mind games, the pure unadulterated bliss of stroking your own ego because the killer does not like you. So, get out there. Prove to the world you know how to loop better than anyone else in your lobby, you can get chased for 3 minutes and win the game on 1 HP, and that you'll die in a single behead because of weakness 5. That all being said, thanks for watching, stay well, stay safe, and goodbye. And that was pretty good.